Today, the bag I've been eyeing finally went on sale. So I want to buy it right now, but I'm short on cash. That's why I need you to cover it from your account. My card's maxed out and I don't have any cash left.
Excuse me? Why the hell should I do that for you?
We're married. We're supposed to support each other, right? It's crazy to think I should have to hold back on something I want. If you really love me, dropping a couple thousand shouldn't be a big deal. Don't be so stingy.
No. Supporting each other means keeping up our life together. I've never heard of using my money just so you can impulse buy some luxury brand.
I swear, this is something I absolutely need in our life. If I walk around looking sharp, people will envy us, and your reputation goes up too.
That's just you showing off. If you want respect, then get a job and prove it with your income.
Why are you being so cold? I'm stressed out too, you know. You could at least let me satisfy a little desire once in a while.
If shopping is your go-to for stress relief, that's your thing. But using someone else's money for that is definitely not okay.
Come on, we're married, so our wallets are supposed to be one. You buying what I want, that's what real love looks like.
Linking love directly to money is the lowest thing ever. Love means making sure neither of us becomes a burden on the other.
But hey, when I'm home, I'm doing all the chores for you, so getting a little reward is only fair.
You might think you're doing chores, but in reality, the laundry just sits there, and the meals are always takeout. Asking for thousands of dollars as a reward for that half-assed effort is just ridiculous.
Shut up. Guys don't like women who nitpick every little thing. I just want to get what I want, when I want it. If a woman can't understand that, then I'm done.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Just stop depending on my wallet. Earn your own money and buy your own stuff. That's what being an adult is.
Don't make it sound so easy. A free spirit like me can't handle some regular 9-to-5 job. But you've got steady income, so you could cut me some slack.
Calling yourself a free spirit is just an excuse for being lazy. If you want to protect your freedom, don't leech off my paycheck. Keep it up on your own.
You're really mean, you know that? You could spoil me just a little. I'm the man here, your husband, so you should just go along with it.
Using because I'm a man or because I'm your husband as your excuse? That's so outdated, it's hilarious. Spoiling you isn't love. It just feeds your dependence.
Hell yeah.
What's going on?
I've got the best news of my life today.
Okay, so what is it?
I finally turned in the divorce papers at the courthouse. It's done. Starting today, we're officially strangers. Man, I feel like a huge weight just came off my shoulders. I feel so free.
What? Wait a second. You filed them without me? We were still in the middle of negotiating the terms, remember?
That stuff was boring and I got sick of it. We both wanted out anyway, right? Papers are already filed, so no problem.
Yeah, big problem. The reason things dragged on was because you refused to make up for cheating.
Come on. Asking me for money is impossible. I already told you, I don't have any. If I did have money, I would have paid, honestly. I'm actually a pretty honest guy.
This is no time to be acting all shameless. If you were really decent, you wouldn't have cheated in the first place. And if you don't have money, then get a job.
Yeah. But I was a stay-at-home husband, remember?
Since when did you get to decide that on your own? First, you suddenly quit your job without warning. Then, you never even tried finding another one. You just declared you were going to be a stay-at-home husband, but you barely did anything around the house. And on top of that, you cheated. It's unbelievable.
That's why I always say I feel guilty about messing up so many things. But feeling guilty and paying damages are two different things, right? Isn't it way too cruel to expect me to take on debt just to hand money over to you?
Excuse me? So you're saying I should just suck it up and take the loss because I'm the one earning?
Well, that would actually make things easier for me, you know? Oh, and I've got one more favor to ask. I want to live here in this condo with my girlfriend. So, could you move out?
What did you just say?
She really wants to live here. She said she loves the view.
Since when have you been sneaking her into our place? This condo is the one I bought back when I was single. The deed is in my name. It's 100% mine. And there's zero reason to hand it over to you too.
What? But I was the one who spent way more time here. I really feel like it's my home, so you could just give it up. When people divorce, the property gets split, right? If you give me the condo, I'll let go of any claim to your savings.
Stuff I bought back when I was single doesn't count as marital property, so you don't have any rights to it, period.
What? Seriously? But you know, guys don't like women who obsess over the little details. You divorced and all alone versus me getting remarried right away. Anyone can see who really deserves this condo.
Anyone can see it's obviously me. You filed the divorce papers behind my back and tried to steal my home. But I'm willing to let all of that slide. So get out of my house right now. If you show up here again, I'll call the cops for trespassing.
What? Just a minute. Involving the cops is really unnecessary. Besides, where are we supposed to live?
Not my problem, you idiot. You two can live in a park or under a bridge for all I care. Unlike me, you've got each other to love and support, right? That's why there isn't even an inch of space left for you in this home. You must be Thomas's ex. Excuse me? Does it annoy you to be referred to like that? Anyway, are you still living there? That place is supposed to be the place for our new life together, so hurry up and hand it over. What? I bought this place back when I was single. The deed and the loan are completely in my name. I have absolutely no reason to give it to you too. Oh, but you know, Thomas and I have made so many decisions together. As his ex, if you can't go with the flow at all, you're just making things hard. No, you need to understand the situation. I don't want to deal with you two clowns any longer. Jeez, seriously? That's so mean. You're just an older woman being ridiculously stingy. This is unbelievable. We're young and have such a bright future ahead. That's why you're jealous and acting like this. We even went out to pick furniture already. I can't believe you're trying to ruin our celebration mood like this. Yeah. Call me the worst if you want. But before you complain, you guys should pay damages. You'll be getting a notice from my lawyer soon enough. What? Wait, hold on. Why did we have to pay? Excuse me? Because you went after someone else's husband. But I'm still young. I just started my first year working. So what? That doesn't change anything. Of course it does. I only take home like $1,300 a month. Trying to charge a girl like me is insane. You're pathetic. Coming after me for damages is just so lame. Being grown and obsessed with money, your life must really be over. Damages are about taking responsibility for cheating. Your age or your job doesn't matter at all. The fact that you don't even get that proves your character is rotten. Oh, guess that's why you had no problem going after someone else's husband. What's your problem? This is exactly why older women are impossible. Don't worry, I can't stand childish brats either. Jeez, you're pissing me off. That attitude is exactly why you got dumped. Try talking to a real adult for once. You'll realize real quick who's actually being unreasonable. Anyway, I expect you to take responsibility. What? No way! I'm never paying damages. If anything, you should be the one paying me. Your words really hurt my feelings. Oh, is that so? Then maybe I'll pay you in acorns. That should be enough for someone living in a fairy tale. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Stop mocking me. I'll just tell Thomas everything you said and make him take my side.
Man, all this paperwork is such a pain. I'm terrible with this kind of stuff.
Excuse me?
So, when's it going to happen?
What?
I need you to transfer me some money soon. I can't survive like this. I mean, I did move out of the condo like I said I would.
What?
Between the deposit, the fees, and moving costs, I'm basically broke. If I don't get some cash, I can't live. So hurry up and give me my share.
Share of what?
When you get divorced, you split the assets. That's how it works. The savings we built up as a couple, they get divided 50-50. Sure, you're the one who earned almost all of it, but unlike the condo, I've definitely got a right to this.
Sure, the money we saved after getting married counts, but that doesn't always mean it gets split 50-50.
Wait, really?
The split changes depending on how much each spouse actually contributed. It gets decided based on the situation.
Then half is fair. I totally pulled my weight as a stay-at-home husband.
Funny to hear that from someone who just lazed around all day. Laundry left sitting, meals always delivery. A freeloader who couldn't even handle chores doesn't deserve a share.
Come on, don't be so cold. I wasn't perfect at housework, sure, but having a screw-up like me around let you focus harder on your job. So basically, I was supporting you.
What?
Even if I sucked at chores, I still gave you emotional support. So I was contributing to the income too. That means I obviously have the right to half.
Wait, are you serious right now?
Of course I am. Didn't we have like 300 grand in savings? So give me half, 150. Actually, 200 would help me out even more.
What?
Come on. I'm unemployed. I've got to find a job. I need living expenses until then, right? And since you're such a kind person, I know you'll transfer it.
Are you kidding me? You slacked on chores, I covered all the bills every month, and you even dumped your credit card payments on me. Someone like that demanding 200 grand? Not happening.
What do you mean not happening? I've got the right to my share of the marital assets. If you keep fighting me, I'll just get a lawyer.
So you really want to steal the money I scraped together, all while carrying the burden of you on my back, huh?
Hey, I gave up the condo like you wanted, so the least you could do is meet me halfway. If not, then I'll bring in the lawyer and we'll take it to court. But if this goes to court, you'll be the one in trouble.
What?
If this blows up, you'll be the one dealing with the fallout. You've got a pretty good position at work now, right? So going through a divorce trial over money would be pathetic and embarrassing.
Wait, are you trying to threaten me?
No, it's not a threat. I'm just saying you care about your reputation, right? So really, I'm just looking out for you in my own way.
I see.
When people divorce, splitting assets is normal. Thanks to me being a stay-at-home husband, you managed to save hundreds of thousands. I want to keep this smooth, so just shut up and transfer the money.
You're the one who's going to pay.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't have any assets to split with you.
That's not true, is it? The lottery ticket you secretly bought and won? Did you know that prize money counts as marital property too?
What? How the hell do you know I won the lottery? Wait, I never told you about that.
Pretty awful, don't you think? Winning 300 grand in the lottery and not even telling your wife? What a joke.
What? How do you even know the exact amount?
Because it was obvious. The moment you suddenly pushed for a quick divorce, I knew something was up.
Seriously?
Right after your cheating came out, you were begging not to divorce. Then, out of nowhere, you started acting all energetic, saying, "Let's hurry up and split." And suddenly, your wallet was some high-end designer brand. Of course, I figured you had some big cash come in.
But I told you that my girlfriend bought it for me. I really thought you believed me.
There's no way that new grad girlfriend of yours could afford that, please. I never believed a word of your excuses.
Wait, really?
And then, you kept insisting you couldn't pay damages because you had no money. It's pretty obvious that you were stashing cash away somewhere, so I did some digging.
No way. My entire plan is ruined. I was supposed to keep it all to myself.
You dumped all the living expenses on me, cheated on me, and on top of that, you tried to hide your 300 grand lottery win and run off. You really managed to betray me every step of the way.
Wait, no, it's not like that. I got carried away, okay? I'd never seen that kind of money before, so I didn't know what to do.
When you won, did it ever cross your mind, I should share this with my wife? Or, now, I can finally make things easier for her. Or, she's been with me through it all, I should show some gratitude. Did you even think that for 1 second?
Well, yeah, in my mind, kind of. But the win came right after he caught me cheating. So the timing was,
If it was right after, then the least you should have thought was, I can use this to pay damages. But instead, you kept it secret to hog the money. And worse, you tried to use being unemployed as an excuse to dodge paying, grabbing whatever you could get from me, planning to start a shiny new life with your mistress. That's really all you could come up with? That lottery ticket was something you secretly bought with my credit card. So I'll be filing for asset division too. I'll bring in a lawyer and have the split decided properly. Don't think you're walking away rich while dumping me.
Wait, hold on.
And of course, I'll be demanding damages too. You've got 300 grand in winnings. Paying damages should be easy. And another thing, I want all the money back that I've been lending you.
Wait, what? Did I ever borrow money from you?
The second you quit your job, you shoved your student loan payments onto me.
Ah.
That loan alone is tens of thousands. You'll be paying it back in full.
Wait a second. Damages, the student loan, and asset division, my lottery winnings will vanish in an instant.
Between about 150 grand in savings and 300 grand in lottery money, you'll still have plenty left over, so it's fine.
No, it's not. I was planning to use the whole 300 grand to build a house.
What?
I didn't think I'd get kicked out of the condo. With me unemployed and her just starting her first job, we couldn't even rent a decent place. So I figured we'd use the lottery money to pay cash and build a house.
I see, but looks like that 300 grand isn't really staying in your hands.
I already signed the land contract, and I signed with the builder too. I can't just back out now saying I don't have the money.
Wow, that's rough. But hey, not my problem.
What did you just say?
Anyway, you'll be hearing from my lawyers soon. Make sure you face it properly. Don't try to run. Hey, what kind of nerve do you have? Quit screwing around. And what exactly are you talking about? Why are you trying to steal our money? That's the money Thomas and I need to start a new life together. Taking what isn't yours is completely insane. Wow, is this really coming from the woman who took someone else's husband? Go look in the mirror and say that to yourself. What did you just say? The money is part of the marital assets from the divorce, which means it's mine and Thomas's. The only person who has nothing to do with it is you. Got it? You've got to be kidding me! This is unbelievable. Before you start complaining, how about you take care of your own responsibilities? I haven't seen a single payment for the damages. I already told you, I don't have the money. And besides, since you're taking our funds, that should cancel it out. Not a chance. That's one thing, and this is another. Thomas has to take responsibility on his end, and you have to take responsibility on yours. What? You're trying to take money from both of us separately? How greedy can you be, you old hag? That's right. I'm greedy. Oh, and by the way, I just sent the certified letter for the damages to your parents' house. What? Wait. You send it to my parents' house? You can't do that. Well, nothing was moving forward. If you were going to spout nonsense, then I won't hold back either. I sent it through my lawyer, so it should be arriving about now. You've got to be kidding me! My parents have nothing to do with this. How can you drag my family into this? If you'd taken responsibility before it came to this, your parents wouldn't be involved. What? So in the end you're saying I'm the bad guy? Oh, I'm glad you finally figured that out. Even your fairy tale brain can understand sarcasm. Jeez, you piss me off! I feel even stronger about this than you do. I'm done being dragged around by you two idiots. You're taking responsibility and that's final. Oh no, my parents are calling. Oh, I sent it express, so it must have arrived already. Well then, go ahead and explain everything properly to them. Explain everything to them? They're totally going to freak out. My parents are teachers. They never accept something like this. Oh, I'm relieved to know your parents actually have some sense. So good luck with your little explanation.
Hey, it's me.
Ah, who is this?
Don't answer me so coldly. I have something important to tell you. Can we talk?
What's there to talk about? You already paid the damages and I got part of your lottery money in the asset split. So everything's finally settled.
Please, take me back. I'll get a real job and get my life together. Just give me one more chance.
What? You've got Amanda, right?
Well, about that, Amanda and I are over. Most of the lottery winnings went to paying damages and my student loans. The house plans are gone too. On top of that, the penalty fees drained even more. When I told her I only had a few grand left, she just cut off all contact.
Well, that's pretty pathetic. But a guy with no job, no house, and only a few grand left? Of course she ghosted you.
You don't have to say it like that. Can't you at least show a little sympathy?
Huh? Why would I feel sorry for my ex who cheated on me? No way. If anything, begging to come back just to use me for money? That's beyond pathetic.
I'm not trying to use you for money. I'm really sorry for everything. I finally realized how much you supported me and how kind you were. I swear, I'll change.
Too late for that realization, don't you think?
Please, I'll do anything if you forgive me. I'll apologize to you as many times as it takes.
If you've got time to apologize, you've got time to go to the job center. Getting back together with you is impossible. Regret now doesn't change the fact that it's way too late.
Come on. So, what am I supposed to do now? I've lost my wife, my girlfriend, everything. Are you really saying I just live alone and feel miserable?
Yeah.
What? That's all you've got to say to me? Not even one kind word?
What exactly were you expecting? That if you cling to me, I'll feel sorry for you? You really have the nerve to say, poor me, help me, after everything you did? You're playing the victim but forgetting who the real culprit is.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just desperate.
If you were desperate, you should have faced things seriously a long time ago. You fooled me, You betrayed my trust, and now you think that crying is your strategy? That's just too pathetic. Apologize to me? That's not remorse. It's just an act. It doesn't move anyone's heart. Trust, once it's broken, doesn't come back so easily. Same with money. When you lose it, you don't get it back without taking real responsibility. But here you are, still clinging to this idea that you're somehow worth choosing in the end. You're hopeless.
Wait, you don't have to go that far. Your words are so sharp, they feel like they're stabbing me. I can barely breathe.
They stab because they're the truth. For someone who keeps running from reality, that kind of pain is exactly what you need. Your phone screen looks blurry. Reality's been blurry for you all along. You keep repeating apologies, but your actions never once back them up. Who do you think would trust you after this? I've already been dragged around by you more than enough. It ends here. Anything more is just a waste of my time.
Wait, just give me one more chance, please.
No, the only place I ever want to see your name again is on a bill. Goodbye. You're erased from my life forever. After that, I heard about what happened to Thomas. Ever since the divorce, he moved back in with his parents, but they weren't happy about it at all. They even told him, if you come back here, you'll just mess up the house, and refused to let him into the living room, making him sleep in a tiny storage shed out back. He did manage to find some work, but only because an old acquaintance reluctantly hired him. Everyone at the company knows the story that he cheated with a younger woman, betrayed his wife, and even tried to hide his lottery winnings, and it's become gossip. The female employees especially give him the coldest looks. He doesn't even have anywhere to sit during lunch, so he just eats a sandwich by himself in silence. As for Amanda, the girl he was showing off with, she got shipped back to her parents' house too. She's stuck working at a family business, feeling ashamed every day. Apparently, her parents said she's lost her credibility as an adult, and she really shouldn't leave the house. Well, that's exactly what they deserve. As for me, I finally got my peaceful time back. No one left to drag me down, just quiet days to myself. And honestly, that's the best reward I could ask for.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.